Oh dear. I think Huh. I think I drank too much water before this. I got this glass, and he's just like, hey, there's a glass of water. I filled this motherfucker up 4 damn times. We have a jug of, like, not lemonade. This water lemonade flavoring packet garbage. It's dirt cheap, and man, I need it. I drank like half of that jug, and I am a sloshy water ball right now. I was so thirsty today. But anyway, let's do stupid garbage. Also, this game's like really loud, I'm noticing over there, or quiet. Kind of. Here, let me turn it up just a touch. It's looking a little low over there. I'm not certain. Anyway, if you'll remember from last time, the idiots are wandering about again. They just waltzed right on into Tartarus. Just oh, what a good vacation location, huh? Great tip to bring the kids, everybody. Oh yeah, we'll have a great time. And off we go. Time to test out our new dog. What do you do again? Aren't you like Mudo? Don't you? No, that's wrong. Don't you do the thing? No, that's also wrong. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Yes, he's insta-kill. It's okay. I never used Koromaru personally in my playthrough. I've talked about it time and time again. 2 healers plus Junpei. Effectively, healer, support, ass kicker, main character who's an all-rounder. That's typically what you want to go for. But, you know. Here, let's just spam on them. Much more dominant strategy. I was playing this and grinding a lot off screen. Man, so nice. So very nice to be able to do this. There's your Cerberus. There he is. Which is... Oh, I'm in control of the... Well, glad I'm in control. Here you go. Makes my job easy.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
What? And yeah, we're starting to... We're starting to see some of the reasons that physical skills are very good in this game. That one almost just one-hit my entire team. Hey, Sawa! How's it going, my boy? You almost just watched my team. You weren't here for it. You almost just watched the thing happen where my whole team almost just got one-hit by a normal enemy. It's always a good time. It's always what everyone loves to see. So how's life? No, get the Pebbles out of here. It's in your own words. Get him out of here. How are you doing? How's life treating you? How are the kids, huh? Let's go, Marguerite. Up. Pro tip for I said this at the said this at the beginning, but pro tip for life: do not drink half of what felt like half a gallon of water in the span of like 20 minutes. I think I'm dying. I have a problem. Someone stop me. I had drank too much. I have kids. I don't know what you're talking. What'd you do to your kids? How dare you? Give that Mazio. Because like I said at the beginning, I have this weird, like, it's effectively that crap, like powder crap you dump into water. It's like, hey, it's like lemonade. And it's very clearly not lemonade and it's ass, but I like it. But we just made some of that crap and oh dude, I can't get enough of it. I love that garbage. Let me just tell you right now, I'm dying. I'm dying right now on camera. Please do record this actually. Put it on Live Leak. Maybe I'll my legacy will live on as the dude who just goes ugh, right? It just their whole body. Watch as I evacuate my entire body's water content all live on camera. It's gonna be a good time. Now give me my Pale Rider back. I'm gonna summon a Grim Reaper and I'm gonna kill these stone hands. Give me a sec. Powerade and Gatorade are pretty nice, but they're only really good for you if you are actually like a sports person. The whole shtick with Gatorade and Powerade is the fact that it's like, hey, this has a bunch of the garbage that your body needs for when you're exercising and doing sports. If you're just being a fat son of a bitch, i.e. me, it's not great to drink. I say is I just skip past that step. I go straight to the soda because I'm an animal. But, you know, everyone has their preference. I know my mom drinks that garbage. Everyone's got their vice. My vice is apparently, like, cheap-ass lemonade. I love it. I can't stop drinking it. That and Baja Blast. Those are the two. Baja Blast is the best soda. But they never fucking sell it anywhere, and I'm mad. If you haven't had Baja Blast, I'd recommend it. It's a Mountain Dew offshoot, and it's like 10 out of 10. I don't know how to describe the flavor other than Baja Blast. That's just what the flavor is. But it's really good, and I love it. And I can't put enough of it in my mouth. If I had it right in front of me, you bet I'd drink it, and you bet you'd see me start popping at the seams. It'd be like an overdone garden hose that's leaking. I just like spring a leak from my neck. Except it would be blood, and I'd die very fast. It's not a very good... It's a real bad leak. I don't want to water your garden with none of that. No, it's just... Anyway, back to what we're doing on screen and all this game garbage. We're doing trash. That's what we always do in this game, because this game in Tartarus is a little bit obnoxious. It's the one problem with pretty much every Persona game has something like this. Where it's just like, okay, yeah, I'm running through a dungeon, but it's just like, man, it's not the most exciting thing all around. There's Tartarus in this game, Mementos in 5, we have... I think it's just called the TV dimension. I know, weird, in Persona 4. Okay. Well, wait. What was that message she just sent me? Okay, it was not important. But dude, Baja Blast's the best.
There's someone on the
Sabotage the floor. Alright, shut up. We have to save the day, man. No, when I say running, I mean you gotta... Wait a minute, what? You son of a... Can you... No, that's not what I want. No, when I say, like, you need to be a sportsman, you need to be like Hercules. You need to be the Argonauts, and you need to slay all before you. You must become the true gladiatorial champion, and then you can drink Gatorade and have it be actually good for you. I'm sorry, what if you just run like 5 miles in 5 minutes? It's not good enough. You're not achieving enough with your life. I say as I definitely can't do that in my life. Then again, that is 5 miles in 5 minutes. That's a mile a minute, and that is a long-ass time. That would be 60 miles per hour. Oh man, when you break down what I just said, it makes even less sense than what was obviously readily apparent. Just go run 60 miles an hour a day. Seems healthy, right? You know, theoretically, it is reported that, you know, humans could, in theory, run faster, but that's under the assumption that, you know, you don't give a shit about your muscles dying, which almost everyone does. So it's just like, you know, in theory, humans could run faster than, like, I don't know, Usain Bolt or some garbage, but most people don't like tearing all the ligaments in their legs to get that 1 extra inch. In a non-sexy... I dropped cards on the floor. In a non-sexy manner. Did I almost die again? Can you please stop kicking my ass? Thanks. Much appreciated. Oh, I'm saying 60 miles an hour. I want you to hit that grind. You gotta get him deep. I do not like... I don't know what to describe this enemy on screen, but I do not like him. He displeases me sexually, and he needs to stop being alive. a walking torture machine? I think that's at least an accurate description. This dude's a dickhead. That's what he is, huh? He's a meanie, and he hurts my feelings. And he'll slowly die. Or he'll miss, and then he'll die like that. It's a quality time right there. I wanted to get... I actually did, me personally, I know my, like, exercising story is, I actually do enjoy exercising. Weird, I know, I know, hard to believe, but I did, weights in high school. And it was probably, like, my favorite fucking class that whole damn year. It was a great time. But, it's one thing I've always wanted to do. Once I started having a lot of disposable income, I wanted to join a gym, personally. Because despite what it may seem, I do like working out. But I know I'm not a motivated enough person, and the moment I start spending money on something, like, the only thing that can get me to immediately get my ass in gear is guaranteed every time is the prospect of money. Cha-ching, because I'm dirt poor. And so if I'm spending money on something, I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'm going to interact with whatever this is. Or at least if I'm not going to interact with something that is costing me or has costed me money, I'm going to have probably a damn good reason for it. That's why I don't have a lot of new games. Most of the new things I have, someone either got for me as like a present, or I stole from like a bank. I'm an armed larcenist. I don't think larceny is the right crump. What? Give me a sec. We're looking something up. What is larceny? Now that I think about it. Theft of personal property. All right, you know what? That's the bank owner's personal property. Larceny. There we go. Get this Discord shit out of here. Who's messaging me on Discord? Who has the audacity to try to get in contact with me? Don't they know I am an unreachable demigod? I am a walking deity upon this earth and shall not be talked to by those beneath me. Which is everyone.
The shadows are
there we
getting stronger as well.
Get it out of here. I leveled you up. I did it. I'm a winner. Okay. You know what? Oh, do we need to say? Oh, we need to say. Oh, but do we? No. It's next floor is the boss. Oh, shit. Well, get ready, Sour, because we're going to see this game's boss fights here in 2 seconds, and they're a bit of a bitch and a half, let's say that. This is the kind of game that has it where boss fights can clap your ass in about one, like whole team-wide, in about 1 or 2 smacks, but then they take like 10 minutes to kill. Like, look at how much damage normal enemies are doing. Normal enemies are doing like 200 a smack. And if you notice, like, my main character is at like full HP, he's 229. If he dies, the game ends. It's game over. We just lose. Make your own house then, Sour. Come on, man. Just build a house. Just go slap logs together out in the wilderness and make something. Get your hands dirty. Go look up primitive technology on YouTube for a proper example of how to do that. Because that man is insane. If you haven't seen it, that dude makes, that dude effectively just goes out in shorts and just tries to make the most complicated thing he possibly can. He has a house, a working farm. He smelted iron, or at least he started doing that. I'm like, this man is an insane person. Someone needs to stop him. That's a fun time. Just grab your muscles. Just slap them on. You know, it's like a jacket, backpack. Just gotta hurl them on. Foist them upon yourself. Let's go save. Okay. Well, here we go. Get ready, Sour. As much as I love foisting my conversation right in your face, I need to focus real sec, because I need to see what it is we're about to tango with. By the way, this dog is our newest party member, and he's by far the highest level. Why is this normal-ass dog stronger than all of these well-trained, like, demon summoners. He's a dog. He's a good boy. So, you know what? Fair counter argument. We got some gribber grabbers over here. Okay.
This one's dangerous. Stay focused.
I know, Fruzia. I'm well aware. Magical Magus. Oh, they're probably going to cause us a lot of problems. So give me a sec. Let's just get M-Poosta going. Like, wait, do I have, like, mass debuff? No, I do not. Oh, God. Let's try Mazio. Oh, I shocked someone. That's neat. And Koromar. Oh, he's such a good boy. He actually utilizes the shock status effect to get a guaranteed crit. Double guaranteed crit for the days. Oh, he's such a good boy. It's my boy, fucking Koromaru. Let's go, baby. This might not, oh, God. And there's the Makarakarn. I now can't hit them with magic at all. And that's 128 damage. Okay, then. Oh, dear me. Oh, time to use Rebellion. Up that crit chance. Let's go. Risky business. Boss has a higher crit chance now. Up to everyone's crit chance. You start spamming Media. I may die to this fight. A lot of the time, this game is the kind of game where you just kind of need trial and error fights, because as you can see, they're doing like 120-something damage every time they attack, and there's 3 of them, and I can't withstand 3 of these attacks, so kind of need to hope for the best. And they're also immune to magic. Like, if... Oh, that's a Mind Charge. Now he's going to do double damage. And there's the Bufudine, which is the ultimate ice spell. Just great. No, the quote meme in this game is, death is not a hunter unbeknownst to its prey. You gotta get it right, my dude. Okay. There you go. Increase his... I'm gonna have, like, Koromaru just spam buffs. I mean, he doesn't have Matsuku Kaja, but Tsukukaja is still good. It ups my evasion, which is very important. Get this diorama, and then heal up my main character boy. Death is not a hunter unbeknownst to its prey. That's the meme of this game. Oh! Just dead. Now she's dead now. Okay, well, bye. I healed her, and now she's dead again. Oh, Bufudine. Oh, hey, she resisted that. That's good. Oh, and. Good sentence. All right, you're starting off strong. Who has Recarm? Please don't. Wait, if I had someone who's strong to ice. Wait. And he needs to do the Recarm. Yo, I'm immune to ice. Whoa there, bucko. I think we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Can you have a VIP? No, I'm the VIP. I'm a very important person, not you. Get it right. Tsukukaja buffs the dog. He's a very important pupper. I do not think you're a pupper, so don't think you can take that title from him. He's earned it. Now stab this. And down goes Yukari, and she's our healer. And if you keep that shit up, I'm gonna mute you.
Koro-chan's hurt. Please help him.
Fucking can Yukari's supposed to go after Mitsuru. Can she have a turn? She's the healer. Here, let's buff her evasion, and maybe she won't get dicked. Oh, thank God. I don't know why it's not on your channel. We've already had this conversation. No, I don't know why. For some reason, you have no indication of donating. It just doesn't work, and I don't know why. I don't think I know. Come on. Okay,
Koro-chan's frozen. He
yeah, I
can't
don't know how to
move.
do that.
Hang in there.
I don't even know what that is. Koro-chan is in an ice block. Also, how's it going, Ninja? Welcome to Ice Boys. We're struggling a little bit.
Koro-chan's hurt. Please help him.
He just donated is the thing, like, not too long ago. Like, this stream donated. No, don't hit Koromaru. Thank you.
Yukari-chan.
Now let me heal up the dog because he's a very good boy. What does VIP even mean or do? Bye, Yukari. Down you go again. Great. I'm sure glad you can actually stay alive. Can we talk about how this boss is bullshit right now? This is a big keggle of fuck right here. All it is revive teammate, buff teammate, heal teammate, that same teammate dies again. And the whole thing starts over. Just start hitting him. Get him down. Please, make it so there's only 2 of them. Thank you.
Someone help Mitsuru.
Do you have all bit badges turned on? Yes. Well, there's no reason for me to have turned them off. It just makes Sour mad, and I don't like that. That doesn't gain me anything. Are you sure? Yes, I am 100% sure. I would have to go in and turn that off. And they turned off when I wasn't even alive at the time, so I am damn sure. Now let's get this dog all nice and buffed. There you go. No, I'm the VIP. No one gets VIP. Can Yukari stop dying, please? Thank you. I have buffed your evasion so much, and yet you cannot seem to do anything. Down they go again! What a great boss fight. Man, the bosses in this game are complete horseshit. Like, I have the 2 teammates who are the best in this fight. Me, being immune to ice, and Mitsuru, who is so ungodly resistant to ice. And even still, the rest of my team is just getting fucked. Get out of here. Slap. Down. On the floor. How many times must I buff the evasion of this dog for him to get it through his head and not get hit? Alright, now it's your turn, Yukari. Now don't die. Thank you. Why did she shoot herself? That's how she activates the magic. And she just dies immediately. There's nothing I can do because they, for some reason, the turn order just says no now. And I have no idea why. Here's your Snuff Soul. Please bring her back to life. Again. Why is he basic attacking now? Is he out of mana or something? There we go. That works. Let's cripple him. Oh, that doesn't daze for some reason, despite the fact that's how that works, and the game said no. Yeah, everyone in the team is suicidal. There's like, down she goes again. Just down. I don't even get a turn. Just dropped like a sack of potatoes. She's a sack of potatoes at this rate. Can I please have a crit? I turn Rebellion on and no one crits. See, like, they only ever hit me. Why are they ever attacking Yukari? They only ever attack my main dude for some reason. I even pick her up at this point because she needs the XP. Yukari just talked. Okay. Stop doing that. Yes, yeah, it's also part of the problem and why I need to pick her up, Ninja, is she's our healer and keeps dying, and she kind of needs to be alive. It's pretty important, you know, for these kind of games. Finally, the crits start rolling in. Doggo getting fucked.
Hang in there. The enemies return to normal.
Ninja, you haven't even cheered one. Why do you have a cheer badge? You haven't cheered. At least not in this time frame for you to appear in the top of the border thingy. What a fun boss we got going on right here.
Last one. Don't let your guard down.
Boy. Because he can change it. You change it in the settings, dude.
Koro-chan's
He
hurt.
just said
Please
that.
help him.
Sorry, you need to read. You have eyes. Alright, please come back to life now. There's only one alive. Come on. Don't die.
Hikari-chan is unconscious. Here.
I hate wasting these soul items. There are so few of those you can easily get in the game for a reasonable amount of money. And so the fact that I'm just pissing them away is so infuriating that she just cannot get a turn. It was super weird because originally the turn order was my main character went first, and then the rest of the team went, and then the baddies. Now for some reason it's just, oh, the bad guys go be after the character, which has speak arm. It also sucks because Yukari, the lady who keeps dying, also has a revive spell. So I could mess with the turn order by having her do that, but nope. Thanks, game. There we go, finally. And now we must...
Hikari-chan is unconscious.
I'm just gonna lay on the floor real fast. Let me just come back. There we go. Just gonna lay on the floor for a little bit. We don't need to keep playing. That doesn't need to happen. Yeah, right. Yeah. Don't want to vote her off the island, Yukari, because she's the only amazing healer in the game. The other healer we don't have yet. And she's just better than him. He's like a support healer. She's the dedicated healer. And she, for some reason, has the defense of a paper mache but damp duck.
Failed to finish it off.
Exactly. As I said, she's the only one, even my main character, the dude who can learn every move in the game, does not have a multi-heal spell. And she's the only party member who can learn Recarm, which is the revive spell.
Hikari-chan is unconscious.
And she's dead again. If I don't revive her, she's going to be tired for the rest of this dungeon. And if she's tired, it cuts her stats. And if you haven't noticed, I kind of need her to not have cut stats.
Such persistence.
It's like, even if Koromaru could go, he can buff evasion. It's like, I don't have a better... We just need him to miss. There's nothing I can do. Why do we need her? I need her to level up. If I don't have her, I will genuinely run into a wall in this game. She needs to be alive. I tried doing a playthrough of this game without a dedicated healer, Yukari, and the next party member, and you get to a point where eventually you just need to grind so much, like an ungodly amount, like 15 plus levels just to start making progress. And I can't do that. That's we don't have anyone else. The next dedicated healer is the next party member we get next month. We don't have them yet. Alright, Yukari, welcome back. And he focuses her, if you notice. He's using Bufudine instead of Mabufula, which Mabufula is the I'm gonna hit everyone on the enemy team. No, he's making a conscious decision to use his stronger spell, which is irrelevant because he already one-hits her with the AoE spell, just to knock her back down. Please stop killing Yukari. Can you miss, please? That's the whole thing. You've missed so many times. And if I said, if I don't do it, if I can't revive her, I need to reload the game. I could work without it, but then we'd run into more problems later in the game. So we need to work. There you go. See, there it is. And they missed.
The shadows are getting stronger.
Thank God. I'm finally free of my eternal torment. I've said it time and time again. This is my favorite Persona game, but not because of the combat, because I love the story, the characters, the universe, all that good stuff. If I wanted to pick specific, because it just honestly does so much better than the rest of the Persona games, but if I want raw gameplay, Persona 5, there's no competition. No game is better than Persona 5. It's the best. No one else can compete. This game doesn't seem bad, it just has a lot of problems. Like I said, you play this game for the story, not the gameplay. You want gameplay, go to Persona 5. You have a worse story, worse characters, pretty much worse everything except for like style and gameplay, and that's about it. But Persona 4 has this same problem. Dude, Persona 4 is worse with some bosses. In this game, bosses are like reasonable to take out. Like, that boss wasn't ridiculous. I just needed to hit him a lot. I just got cheesed and he just kept hitting her for some reason. But in Persona 4, bosses take like 30 minutes to kill. I mean, not saying that boss didn't take like 20 minutes, but I'm just saying. Like, bosses in Persona 4... Persona 4 had the worst combat, in my opinion. Persona 4 did not have good combat. Persona 4 was the only game I needed to, like, grind to beat the game, because the final, like, true mega ultra final boss double chocolatey garbage was so ridiculously strong and unbalanced. I had to grind... Because there's one, just for future reference, there's one staple Persona of this whole series that is effectively, if you can get to this Persona, or at least this echelon of Persona, you win the game. But I had to grind like 10 levels just to say, okay, I'm done playing now. I win. And then I beat her in like 10 minutes. This is the kind of the game, like, Persona 4 is the kind of game where you really lose or you really win. There's no in-between in Persona 4. And if you were watching, like, a stream to play through, that's because it's probably, like, if you're saying it's better to watch, that's because a dude knew everything that was coming up and just did it, you know? They just did that garbage in advance. Persona 5 is by far the best gameplay. I honestly had a problem with Persona 5 was almost too easy in certain regards. Like, Persona 5 had a lot of convenient, like, quality of life kind of updates, but those things not being there is part of the reason these games are so difficult. They added those, but then didn't quantify more difficulty to make the game balance. And so Persona 5 is super easy. All Persona stories are not great. That is a objective like, falsehood right there. That is just wrong. Congratulations. That is a wrong opinion. That's the first one I've heard. Congratulations. Oh, I already have Legion. Great. Good. Persona 4, I think, had the worst story of the modern ones. Persona 4 had some very weird, like, the whole story is based around, like, a serial killer, like a murderer. Like, damn. We gotta find this. Who's this? There's a serial killer out there. And it's so lighthearted for some reason. And I don't know why. Like, I mean, by the end of the game, yeah, sure, it cranks up a bit, but man, I know particularly Persona 4 Golden had that problem where it added even more moments of like, let's go to the beach, let's go on a field trip, we're gonna have a good time, let's go have fun, everybody, let's go hang out with beach sand and with all my friends. And oh yeah, there's a serial killer stabbing people in the neck back home. Let's go have fun on the beach. That's how it is in this game. But at least this game has a proper, like, theme and, like, overall feeling. Like, this game's a little bit dark. There's a little bit of darkness in everything. Like, the whole shtick of this game, like I said, is the phrase memento mori. Remember that you will die. So it's all about death or in some kind of regard. Like, if we want to talk about the little girl who we've been hanging out with, that's the death, the relationship between her parents. And there's even one character whose death itself is a very core concept for him. And there's a lot of different things like that. It's super neat. And a lot of the characters, like main characters, struggle with the fact that a family member's died, someone they knew died. And it's the ability to, like, live with the grief, but still move forward in life. Yukari's father died, and she was her main role model. And that drove her forward, but then we realize he may not have been the man she thought he was, and now she needs to live with the fact that he died for her, but he wasn't a good man. This is the whole darkness realm thing, like where we are, it's also in the motif. It's also why people use guns to shoot themselves, because personas in this one are supposed to be summonable when under extreme emotional duress. Like when death is coming for you, when like death is gonna strike, that's when your persona is shown up. That's why they use the invoker, because it evokes feelings of I am about to die, making your persona come out. But like this whole, like, it could be another form of death, where people lose the death of people's will to go on. Because whenever people get attacked by the shadows in the real world, it like consumes them or something, and they become something called the Lost. And the Lost are effectively wandering husks that don't have anything, really. They can walk around and move and still be alive, but they can't talk. They can't really do anything. The gun thing is way cooler than the car. Okay, you know what? I can't even say that. Because each game has its own unique thing, and I like all of them. I like the guns, but the card and mask thing in their respective game, it works for them. It's fine, whatever, I don't care about that. But the main reason I think my personal favorite is the gun, because this one actually feeds back into the main motif, same with 5. 4 doesn't have that. It's all about truth, lies, and really pursuing the truth, no matter how much it hurts. Find the truth, find what really happened, and you know, all that stuff. What does breaking a card have to do? I can tear a card in half, that doesn't pursue the truth, I'm destroying something. And this game's all about death, and I literally use death to become more powerful. I can't spell that one out anymore. That's what we call art. It's a great time. But like I said, if I'm going to bring this back around to why this game's not great, the gameplay is kind of shitty. Like, all honesty, the gameplay, it's like the Tartarus parts of this game. Specifically only the Tartarus. Like, the actual Full Moon Ordeal bosses are pretty well balanced. They're not ridiculously oppressive, but they're not like a cakewalk. They're the good parts of the game. The Tartarus is Oh boy, that's why this game probably needs another remaster or re-release or something to maybe make this game a little bit more palatable, because as a man who loves this game, man, this is horse shit most of the time. Oh boy. Well, that would be the case, Ninja, but the problem is tarot cards are in every single game. They're a mainline motif in all of them, so breaking a tarot card doesn't really have that same impact because it's in every game. It's as if every game had Invoker. It'd be just like, it doesn't work in the other games as much. Hello, Lolfan. And nothing, poker is never even mentioned in that game. It's a tarot. I think you're reaching a bit on that one there, buddy boy, but I get you. I know specifically,
Let's go.
Also, hi, Lolfan. We're talking about, I summoned the Grim Reaper. Yeah, it's the Pale Rider. We're talking about, like, the, I guess, ideology behind these games, methodology, whatever fancy, like, flowery phrase you want to throw into this one about each game. He's saying Persona 3 is the best, or 4 is the best, and he's wrong. But I say Persona 3 is the best. And we're just talking about the main whole concept of each game, how Persona 3 is all about, like, memento mori, remember that you will die. And it's all about death and recovering from death and how to handle a death in some kind of relationship or a death of an actual person. Where in Persona 4, it's all about finding the truth. Just see, like, don't be deceived by lies. See through the haze of, like, doubt, I guess. I know it's better to watch, I know. They did it. Also, by the way, Lolfan, I know you voted for the dog. Unfortunately, dog's not as good as Akihiko. Dog is very high level. We need to train him up for a while, because right now he has 3 skills, all of which are ass right now. I love the doggo, and I love the fact you guys picked him, because I never used him in my playthrough. Then again, I never used any of the Mudo spells, and here I am just spamming the damn thing. But, you know. Ugh. Yeah, Doggo's a good boy. That's why I'm totally down with running him. Honestly, like, every single character in this game has a full, like, character arc and big, like, overarching story. Koromaru is the only one who doesn't, because he's already the good boy. Like, even Koromaru, to talk about that's the theme. That's what they are. Like, they're the themes of each game. The theme of death even affects Koromaru, because we're his second owners. His original owner was a priest who ran a chapel, and we found out about him because shadows were attacking the temple, and he defended it. And he defended the legacy of his previous owner and previous master, and almost died for it. And so now he's helping us because we helped him defend his master's grave and where he worked. And he's a good boy.
It has multiple weaknesses.
He's the goodest boy. Yeah, this is literally just Hulk Hogan. I've always referred to it as that. That is exactly what it is. This is Hulk Hogan. Please die. I need you to. I'm just gonna not be here. You know what? Wow. You can't even say that though, Ninja, because you haven't even seen like most of the character arcs and growth in this game. Because 1, you haven't been here for most of it, and 2, the game's not over yet. We're still exploring the initial concept of these themes, not even the payoff. The ending of this game. Holy shit, it's the best part of the entire fucking series. VODs, nerd. Do you watch those? Watch all... Oh my god, that's a curvy boy floor right there. But, yeah. Like I said, we get into it. So yeah, sometimes I get you. Honestly, like I said, probably the best way to watch this game is just skip like, the Tartarus sections. Like, I'm streaming the game, but... If you were doing this on your own, I wish there was like a modded version that just skimmed out the Tartarus bits. Because I know there were some people that signed on to this game just for like the social link, like pretty much like, shut the fuck, get out of the way, Mitsu. Just socialing, interacting with other people, character building, world building, all that fun stuff, and then they got like chunked off with this fucking was a tartarus garbage, turned the game off, never turned back on. But yeah. Don't have half the quality of character development? That's because we're not done yet. Like, Junpei, he seems really fucking basic. He's a basic bitch. Like, aha, I'm a champion. I'm a bit of a goofball, but I'm trying my best. We haven't gotten to his character arc yet. Everyone has, like, a main thing. We're kind of getting a little bit of Yukari's and Mitsuru's. Like I said, Yukari's father may have died for her, but was not as good of a man as she once thought. He may have helped create shadows to begin with, which is effectively, if this does not get resolved, a lot of people are gonna die. And so she needs to cope with that fact. Okay, who have I completed the arc for? I've completed Sports Guy's arc, that one's okay. No, that's just a problem in all the games. There's only some that are just okay. Like Sports Dude, he's okay. He's not what I'd let the chat decide who I hang out with. Maya, the hermit lady, she's just neat. She's just a neat lady. I like hanging out with her. I don't know how you can say that one's not good. That one's just a fun one. He's weak to wind. Okay. Do you already have the tactics? Yeah, whatever. It's like the ones that are really notable that I consider amazing. The little girl at the shrine, that one's really good. The monk, the businessman at nighttime, both the nighttime dudes. The one we haven't met is probably my favorite non-main character social link of the entire series. That's the Sun Arcana. We haven't met him. I was actually going to meet him after this. He's the best. He is by far the best. And he is actually such a good one. He's referenced in, like, all of the future games. He's that good. And, some of the females have some pretty good ones. It depends on who you romance. Really, yeah. I can't, like, off the top of my head, I don't know too much more. And I will probably agree with you. Some of the confidant social links in this game a little bit weaker than some of the other ones because we have some boring ones. Like Sports Dude wasn't particularly engaging. Like Yuko, the lady sports person, because there's two of them for some reason, also isn't particularly exciting. But some of them, like I know some people liked Chihiro, who was the treasurer lady at the school. The one who's in the student council, she's pretty good. I haven't done her link too recently, but hers is pretty good. Step off, sports girl. Hers is, she's boring though. She's just basic. Okay, I guess that's not bad. She's just more basic. You know that's a good way of saying all of them in this game. They're a lot more basic. They're not as like overwhelmingly like. Yeah, I remember a lot of the ones from 4 and 5, and a lot less than this one. I'll give you that. Like I said. I will concede this point. Some of the social links definitely aren't as good. But I personally like them because even if they're not as particularly fruity and exciting, some of them are just more realistic, you know? They're basic. Not everyone needs a world-altering, like, family-destroying, emotion-rending story. Sometimes I just want to go to a fucking meal and hang out with my friends. I did not mean to run away. Sometimes I want to go to the fucking cafe and just put food in my face. That's the fat guy. That's his story. Like, sometimes it doesn't always need to be that case, but I'm effectively playing devil's advocate right now. Death stories to be boring? Okay, I can give you that one, too. That's your personal preference. I don't know. I've always really liked it when there's a lot of heavy-handedness, personally. Not, like, to the point of being pretentious, but I like a little bit of heavy-handed goodness. It's like, for example, if we're talking about some of the favorite characters in this game, we haven't even gotten to almost everyone's favorite character, because a lot of people have bad taste, but a lot of people's favorite character is the robot lady, Aegis. Her story arc comes in really late into this game, so... Yeah, but there's a little bit of a disconnect, though. Like, a line's been crossed there, Ninja. It's like, there's a... Like, yes, both are just a part of life, but it's not like every time you take a shit, you never see that person again for the rest of your life. Unless it was like your father saying, oh, hey, son, I just need to go to the store real fast. Gotta go to the bathroom. And he never came back. Fuck you, Dad. But, you know. Yeah. I like it. I also like that each game has their own unique theme. I really like the theme of 4, because effectively, like, this isn't... Don't even think that I don't like 4. I'm playing devil's advocate for the fact that 4 is my least favorite, like, the main 3. This is like saying... Like, everyone got an A in class, but one dude got a 95 and one dude got, like, a 92. They're both still A's. I love all of them, you know? At the end of the day. I gotta fight this hard, by the way.
Its arcana is the lovers. It's a strong foe.
Okay. Alright, time to touch the butt.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Oh, here we go, everybody. Excuse me for a sec. I gotta pull out Mithra. I gotta start debuff. I gotta sit up. Let's go. Okay, I did not... The American grading system is fucked, dude. Don't start with me. Getting below like a 70 is like a D. It's like, dude, what the fuck, man? There ain't no what you're saying. I get it. 5 is... I can't even... 5 is not my personal favorite, but I can definitely say it's the best game. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Dog, get him. Oof. Good job, dog. You did it. You tried your best. Good boy.
I summon thee.
Okay, I guess I should repeat it. Someone got a 97, someone got a 95. How about that, huh? All right, there you go. Merry Christmas. Don't spend all that, like, free will and free, like, cheer I'm giving you in one place. Ah. All right, let's lower... Can you scan this man, please? Oh. That is another reason I hate about this game. I like Fuka as a character, but she is the least useful scanner in the entire series. At least 4 solved this a little bit. 5 made it actually a usable system, though. Now I'm giving an A+. A+ wasn't a thing where I was. So you don't get to say something now. We actually didn't have pluses and minus where I went. We just had A, B, C, D, and F, and that was it. We didn't have pluses or minus. I mean, people would sometimes add them in, but they were never directly reflected in a grade. The story hasn't been done to death. You don't know what's gonna happen in the story. Fuck you. It's almost as if it's a narrative classic, because, oh, fuck yeah.
I can do it.
And you know what? I would defend fucking Persona 3 getting an A+. That's still fine to me. It's herder, everyone dies. That's not that kind of death. That's wrong. It's a metaphorical death, dude. Calm down.
I summon thee.
How many characters in this game have died? None. No main character has died. It's dealing with death, not that just people died. If you want people to die, go watch, like, Berserk. Go read Berserk. Don't watch Berserk. That's a bad idea. There's a distinct difference. A line is being crossed again. Crossing the line, you're striking out, buddy. Ah, jeez. I said main character. This Jagoff's dad can die all they want. They're not a main character. Because a lot of it is like metaphorical death, like the death of a relationship, the death of something else. Like, everyone has some kind of death, like Bunkichi and the fucking book people. Their son died, and they're trying to save the, persimmon tree, which is the last remaining remnants of, their son. So they're trying to save the persimmon tree from it dying, too. That's a double dosage. Yeah, like, the monks was the death of a marriage and the death of a connection to his family. And some of them aren't even death-related. You know, some of it's more like the death of a career, the death of a promise, and stuff like that, you know. Do you like electric? Jesus Christ. Ninja, I think you need to get into a different class or do even better, because you're getting an A- right now. Can we have, like... Oh, yeah. Charm Beam.
Hang in there.
This is also, like... Again, because if I have to, like, sell this game short, man, the bosses in this game are not hard. But sometimes they're really, really unrealistically, expectably hard. Like that last spot, like, they go in 2 phases in Tartarus. They go, you fight 3 weak dudes, then you fight 1 big dude, then you get to the top of Tartarus for this chapter or whatever. We're fighting the 1 dude who's supposed to be the harder fight. Sometimes the 3 dudes are just way harder. It's like that dude just slinging out Garudyne, which is the strongest wind spell in the game, and it's just like going to 200. Fucking ice dudes did 250 a pop, and there were 3 of them. Anyone in here, can you stop? Okay, I need to buff Mitsuru because she's blind as a damn bat. Oh, and the ice dudes could also effectively just make themselves immune to magic. That was also a factor. This dude can, oh, he does a little bit of wind damage, a little bit of charm, whatever, who cares? It's none of this matters. This is like cake. Like, look at that. I just smacked him. I got him right in the gabba. Let's buff your accuracy. You keep fucking missing. Here you go, lady. Please hit him. I swear to God, if she had missed, I would have been fucking livid. Now, I hope you all are ready for 10 minutes of me slapping a man. Oh shit, Garudyne. That's actually a scary spell for once. Nice. You achieved something in your life, bossy boy. That is actually the strongest wind spell in the game. Because it's the hit everyone tier 3 wind. And we get a crit, baby.
Out of my way! The enemy's down. Let's finish this. You'll fall by my hand.
Alright, here we go. Now we just gotta... Oh, there's the charm again. Fuck my life. The one who can dispel charm just got charmed. Do I have an anti-charm? Okay, I do. Good. I'm gonna have the main character do it because he has low mana. My boy Minato. I know, right? Why? Welcome to this stream of my luck is just tits up right now. It just keeps proving the fact I am both the luckiest and unluckiest man on the stream. I don't know why this shit keeps oh, down she goes. Okay, I'm actually dying now. All right, we were kind of having a problem. I wonder if it's because our healer got charmed. It kind of causes some fucking problem. Smack. How much do these cost? Okay, they're fine. Yeah, Mitsuru died. She's dead. She's fucking dead, dude. Oh, great. Now there's Tetrakarn, so now he's reflecting physical spells or attacks. Oh, great. Fantastic. There's your car using the Recarm. There it is. Here, you know what? And now the Tetrakarn is gone. It only reflects once, though. If you guys haven't seen it, Joker in Smash, those are his down B. They're Tetrakarn and Makarakarn, so they're like a counter and a reflector all in once. They're neat.
Obey my command.
That's still in, honestly, like, I want to talk more about it, but there's something that I want to bring up that's a spoiler. All I can say is, do save some reservations. And I can understand that a lot of this is just personal preference. I totally can get where you're coming from. Like, delving in what it means to know, like, to face your true self, that's fine. Like, the battle theme in Persona 4 is I'll face myself. You know, that's kind of the whole thing, is facing the truth about yourself. But this game has that same general motif of being able to, because every Persona game has that ideology is the one thing. Persona 4 goes into a bit more detail on it, but every game has that. All of them, because that's the only way you can wield a persona. You have to be able to face yourself. I know Persona 4 is focused on it. I'm just saying every game has it. So it's a little bit weaker of an element in that regard, is all I'm saying. No, the main theme of the game was truth. And I guess that still technically is truth, but you know. Yeah, a lot of the characters focus a lot more on this self-doubt and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know. I get you. It's the whole thing of that game. It's why, I say that game had probably... I don't know if I want to say the best cast. No, that game didn't have the best cast. Who did? Oh, that's so debatable, though. That game had some of the most notable characters, like Yusuke and Naoto in particular. Damn. 10 out of 10, and Teddy. Damn, they're good. Oh, boy. Like, Teddy was the one character that astounded me that I liked him so much. Teddy is the stupid meme mascot character. Like, haha, it's the one everyone likes. And this is the one I hated at the beginning of the game. And then he became my favorite character in the entire game. And I'm like, I don't know how you did it, but you somehow made the meme unironically my favorite character. Teddy is the best. Oh, yep, great. Thanks, Yukari. Oh, don't you... Don't heal the boss, please. Discharm on you. Persona 3 had other gameplay problems, though, but yeah.
You have my gratitude.
I think that one thing that makes this better is when you do the female or the femc route in this game, you can actually have social links with your main party, and that helps strengthen their characters a lot. Because probably the biggest fault, I'd probably say this entire game's story and like the narrative part of it, is the fact that because this was the first game to include social links, it fucked up by not letting you have a social link with your main party. And they fixed that in the other version of this game where you have the female main character. They fixed that. And in fact, one character we don't have yet has probably like top 5 my favorite social links. Like someone like Junpei's is amazing. Akihiko's is pretty good. I mean, Koromaru's is weird, but it's also there. Ken's really good because it's all about like the characters reflecting on themselves, like you're talking about. You might like the femc route more. Despite the fact that the femc has one critical flaw that completely destroys one or two characters' main motivation for, you know, being around. Yeah, that's a bold-ass statement for when his story arc has barely been a thing. I mean, we had that one thing where he's incredibly a jealous and, like, petty-minded person, but we haven't finished his story arc yet. He's still like that. Can you kill? God damn it!
Please hit.
Why is she going? Even if I had charmed, I would have gone for Koromaru. Don't kill fucking Mitsuru, please. Thank you. Alright, so for some reason Yukari goes next. Where's the discharm? There it is. No, go for Yukari. She goes next for some reason. I don't know why the turn order swapped. Oh, we're running out of fucking magic juice. And if I don't kill him, like, right now, I'm about to die. Because I'm getting really unlucky with this charm. He's spamming it now. He loves this charm. Now, can you kill? No, you seemed to have healed. The bar went up. Do I have any fucking revive? No, well, too bad, Mitsuru.
Please hit.
I don't have any way of reviving you. At least not right now, not without having to go through another cycle of turns and having my whole party potentially being wiped. Oh, I'm gonna need to grind again. Oh, boy. Yeah, I can't revive her. Because I'm not going to use a precious egg, which is a full SP restore. There are very few of those in the game. Unless this gives me something to restore SP. That's a Soma. Technically, that is. We save those for the end of the game, though. And it's a bead chain. Wait, are those revives? No, aren't those, like, full team heals? Yeah, that's... Oh, okay, then. She's probably going to be tired. God, grinding is going to be a pain in the ass now. Ugh. I don't even have enough money to heal my team. Oh, boy. Yeah, she's tired now. Great. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. All right. Is there another person to save? No? Okay, there's only one person to save. All right, well, whatever then. Okay. All right, let's just go get to the top, turn in the quest, and then I'll grind like a level or two. Because I need to do that each and every time before I fall behind. You know, Ninja, actually, now that I think about it, Persona 5, the Royal's coming out in a year. If you haven't seen Persona 5, you might want to wait, but from what we've seen from trailers, it might be a completely different story. We don't know. Just an option to keep in mind if it ever does come up. Because I'd recommend it. Persona 5 is real damn good. Like I said, it's the best. If you're going to play any of them, I'd recommend Persona 5. Just because it has the best gameplay by far. But it's probably my second favorite. Persona 4 is good, it's just not great in certain aspects. Like, it has a weaker story, but it has the same gameplay. So, Persona 5 has the weaker story, but better gameplay, so, eh. And I value story more, so that's my whole indication for these things. Don't talk about number 5. I wanted to be with him, so I joined. What a mistake. We shouldn't be experimenting with these shadows. Okay. Cool. Well, there you go. And yeah, Lolfan, if you ever actually... Oh, wait, no, you said you don't give a shit about the story. Do give a shit about the story, and then maybe, like, watch only the story bits, because it's, like, the whole point of the series? Well, okay. I don't know why you're here for this otherwise. Unless you watch Persona 5. That's the good one. That's the gameplay. Go play Persona 5. That one's sexy. Like, damn. There it is. Give me that. Thank you. Now give me my 120,000 yen. And I win. We don't know how high Tartarus goes up. It's all hack riding. Hack! That's fair. It's also, I like part of the thing is that there's the big ass, like, each game has a big ass mystery. Persona 5, not as much, like, an overarching mystery. Like, this one is, what the fuck is Tartarus? What does any of this do? Why are there shadows to begin with? Because, I'll just say right now, shadows in each game are a little bit different. They're the same general concept of being, like, you know, demon dudes, but each game has them used in a slightly different way. They're all the same thing, but, you know. This is the first game with them. Because Persona 1 through 3 didn't have shadows. It had demons. Actual, confirmable demons walking around the real world. Persona 1, 2, and 2, they were a different beast, weren't they? Yeah. I want a fucking Persona 1 re-release. God damn. Fucking demons. And in that game, you have guns. You have, like, guns, like, actual guns, and you just shoot them with, like, an SMG, and it's, like, the best thing in the game. I remember breaking Persona 1, because in that game, the main character has, like, an SMG, and you just go... Except all of the bullets I was shooting are charm bullets. And they can inflict charm, and I have, like, an SMG, so I hit everything, like, 4 times, and it rolls those odds every time, and I just win. And enemies can't do anything for most of the game. But that game has its own problems. Well, Persona 1's not good at all. Oh. Anyway. Those are just demons with good PR. They're technically, no, they are different things, but you know. Like in this game, actually, it's a little bit different in Persona 5. Persona 5 has different kinds of shadows, but whatever. Anyway, I am going to go die now. So anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and peace.